I will not apologize for who I am. I will not apologize for what I need. I will not apologize for what I want.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of OMGame Boy. Man, we have a stunt-driven episode today because today we're talking about the king of cinema, but apparently not the king of video games. I am, of course, Dan Tendo, and with me as always is...
Nick Tendo here, just shooting from the hip, gang.
Shooting from the hip. I'm wearing sunglasses today, like the person we're talking about, because we're talking about... Who are we talking about today?
I'm doing it, dude. TC.
He's spelling it out. If you're watching a video of this, he is spelling his name out. TC.
Come on. Everybody knows TC. He's wearing sunglasses. The need for speed. You know, we're in our underwear. We're dancing.
Tom Cruise himself. Coincidentally, I said this earlier. We were already planning on recording this episode. Had no idea it was his birthday today.
So
this is his birthday podcast. Yes, the actual day. Today is July 3rd. July 3rd.
Yo,
so
shout out TC.
TC,
First,
59 years old today.
First comes TC, then comes the birth of America. So really, you could say he came right before America.
You could say he birthed America.
He kind of did.
Yeah.
From his first role as Endless Love. Wow. I actually don't remember that.
I don't think there was a video game. So what we're going to talk about is Tom Cruise movies that have been turned into games that don't have Tom Cruise in them. Tom Cruise movies that should be games that were inspired by games. Tom Cruise movies that inspired other games, and video games that are not related to Tom Cruise but have Tom Cruise in them.
Wow, what a conundrum. That's like literally a lot to remember. I hope it's written down somewhere.
I hope I wrote it down. I don't think I really did. But so we're going to start back from the earliest Tom Cruise kind of inspired games. So there was a movie called Legend.
Yeah.
Remember that movie?
Yeah, I remember Legend. Yeah.
It's like a fantasy movie with like fairies and like the devil, and like Tim Curry is a fucked up devil in it.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
It came out in 1985. I think that actually inspired The Legend of Zelda.
I think it did too.
To be honest, I don't really know. Like, I think it was the year before, but they could have easily been inspired by it.
It could have been touched on it a little bit. Legend of Zelda, fucked up devil guy. Yeah,
isn't there a fucked up devil guy in Legend of Zelda?
There is, and I think in the movie Legend, Tom Cruise character is named Ganon.
Yes,
look that up. So yeah, I think it could be related.
So the next one, do you remember the next one that kind of got turned into? Next ones that turned into games at all?
No, I couldn't find any Tom Cruise movies that were turned into games at all. Not even Mission Impossible.
Well, okay, so
would be the next one probably.
The very first actual Tom Cruise movies that got turned into games was Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder got turned into 2 video games. Get this. Days of Thunder, it's a fucking racing movie. Like, yeah, it's a racing movie with Tom Cruise, whatever. But it got turned into 2 games, one from 1990 and another one from 2011. Who the fuck cares about Days of Thunder in 2011?
A lot of millennials, I think.
Yeah.
Apparently, they remember Days of Thunder, and they're
an
bringing
interesting
it back.
thing. This is the first instance where a Tom Cruise movie got turned into a game. His likeness isn't in the movie. His likeness isn't in the game or on the box art. So this is a common. What's that?
Is he referenced in the game? Does anyone know?
Yeah, his character is.
Cole Trickle or whatever.
Cole Trickle.
Yeah, I see that. I would not have known that. I did not see Days of Thunder.
But I don't really. So this is the common theme because I don't know if is this related to Scientology? Like, is this like Amish people where if you take an Amish person's picture, their soul dies or something?
No, it is not true. That is not a thing, and that is not why.
Did I just make that up?
Yeah, no. Native Americans, I believe, had a belief for a while that if you took their picture, you stole their soul.
Okay. Well, I feel like that's like related to Scientology because I feel like Tom Cruise probably told him, yo, man,
don't let your likeness go anywhere.
Your likeness won't go anywhere, else the aliens won't pick you up.
Your Thetans will get you.
Is that what it's called? The aliens?
I think the Thetans is like something inside you.
I wish we just made a whole episode about Scientology.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
I actually, before this, I looked up any kind of video games that were based off Scientology. I couldn't find anything.
They're working on them, I think.
Yeah. PS5.
Yeah.
The next one, Top Gun, of course, right?
Top Gun. Mm-hmm.
Classic Top Gun.
He wasn't in that at all. That was just a plane and whatever, right?
That was just a plane. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. But again, they don't use his likeness for the box art. They don't use his likeness for the game. There was fucking 18 games based on Top Gun. Why are there so many? Like, it does not make any sense.
I guess it's just what you call a jet game. I mean, you're not calling it
just a jet game. You don't even. I guess they're calling it Top Gun because they're like, oh, we can sell this better.
Yeah, think about it. I mean, would you buy Top Gun or Jet Game?
Or jet plane pilot.
Jet pilot. Ugh,
Yeah.
sounds gross. So Top Gun works.
So the next one we're talking about is
Mission
one of his biggest
Impossible?
movies, Mission Impossible.
Yeah, dude. Now we're talking.
Did you ever play the Mission Impossible game?
Yeah, it was for was it not 64? It was for
No, it was.
Was it Nintendo 64?
Yeah, there was an N64 one, there was a PlayStation one, and I think there
Wow,
was like a
Lord.
PS2 one. But again, all of them have no likeness to him.
It's the character's name though, right?
It's the character's
Hunt.
name,
Yeah,
but like
it's still Ethan Hunt, and
it's
you're still doing
it's just a
missions.
generic mashed potato looking guy
Yeah,
in all of them.
I guess.
But I just think it's really funny because again, he's not on the box art. It's just like it just says Mission Impossible on it.
I guess
I
he
remember,
doesn't want to sell his likeness to any of these things, like intentionally, obviously, because the video
well,
game probably
I just
asked him.
find, so I heard that Matt Damon didn't want to put his likeness in a Born Identity game because he didn't support violent video games.
Interesting.
But you're in violent movies, so what's the fucking difference?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, he's controlling who he's beating up, or really the actor or the director is. But like in a video game, you could turn around and beat up the NPCs. So he doesn't want the Matt Damon, his character, beating up NPCs all game. Like, can you imagine if a kid was just beating up like non-playable characters that were walking by, or like taking people out of their cars and beating them up?
And
for
Matt Damon
hours?
walks past this kid's house and looks in the
And he's
window
like,
and sees
and
it
it's
happening.
like, that's not what this was made for. Yeah. he would
So
be
I don't
upset.
really know. Yeah, I remember there was an N64 game. The N64 game's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, I
regardless.
think that's the one I was remembering.
Yeah, because there's an actual level where you're coming down past the lasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
And
I
it's
do recall
fucking
this.
impossible. If anyone gets a chance to play that, you should definitely buy the N64 game.
Yeah, you should buy the N64, buy this game, and get back to us.
Yes. So the next one, I think he was on a hot streak between like 98 and 2003 or something, because between then there was a Minority Report and Mission Impossible games nonstop. So there was a Minority Report game.
There was a Minority Report game?
Yeah, I actually owned it for the PlayStation 2.
What the hell did you do? Pre-con
It was just
crime?
a fucking like it was just a
shooter?
just a generic action game. I don't even know. I remember owning it, but I'm thinking like I only have this because it's a Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, so it worked.
Yeah,
though
so
there was
it got me
even
to
though-
get it. The
Even
funnier
though there
thing
was
is
no likeness on it.
no likeness
course.
on the cover. But the best part is in the game, I guess to make it even far removed from TC, they dyed the guy's hair blonde. So it's just fucking, I don't even know why they even bothered doing that.
Well, I guess they wanted to really separate themselves from the pack.
Yeah.
Totally
And then
not Tom Cruise.
the final game that I was related to a movie he was in was called The Mummy. You know the Mummy movie?
Yeah.
Well, it was called The Mummy Demastered. It was like a 2D, like Metroid-like game. It came out a couple years ago, but of course he's not in it.
Of course.
There's no reference to his character. There's no nothing. But they based it off of the movie he was in. It's like a prequel. I don't know,
That's
but
fine.
apparently that's like well reviewed. So if anyone checks that out, apparently it's pretty good.
We give a shout out.
Shout out.
Well-
So Scientology stopped Tom Cruise from showing his face in any of these box arts, any of these games, which I don't understand. But
It's a
here's where
terrible,
things get
terrible
tricky,
thing. Mm-hmm.
right? I feel like the curse was broken only because of one game.
And what game was that? What
Do you
has
remember
Tom
the
Cruise
Ape
in it?
Escape games?
Yeah.
So in Ape Escape 2, in the first level, and throughout the game, there's celebrity like play on names for some of the
Okay.
monkeys. One of the monkeys' names is Tom Key Cruise. And in the first level, you capture him. So I feel like because that game took his name,
Like maybe
that's why sometimes he gets injured on sets. Like he's not like immortal,
he's not immortal.
So that's why some
Ape Escape 2, right?
Ape Escape 2, Tom Key Cruise, you catch him. And I
Mhm.
feel like once that game came out, Tom Cruise was sometimes like having divorces.
Yeah. He got.
had to adopt
Remember they
kids.
recorded him in that thing?
Oh yeah, and on the red
Caught.
carpet, the kid splashed water in his face. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
one.
I feel like all these bad things started happening to him once Ape Escape 2 came out.
It's, I wonder if that's related. We should have to look into that.
Let's just make a whole episode about Ape Escape 2.
I think we could.
I never played it, but yeah. So Tom Cruise. So you wanted to talk about what did you want to talk about? Oh, the movie.
Well, just I think you literally mentioned all the games that or movies that were made into games. He has such a stellar list of games or movies that would make amazing games that nobody talks about. All the Mission Impossibles, even though like they should get re-ups like every few years, just like the movie. Jack Reacher would be great.
Jack
You run
Reacher,
around,
I
you
feel like
solve
should have been.
crime. Yeah, you wear a leather jacket. You're like an ex-patriot. Like, you
But
know what I
again,
mean?
that just sounds like a fucking stupid ass
I guess so.
generic game.
What about Tropic Thunder would be hilarious. I don't know how it
Tropic
would
Thunder
work.
would make total sense. You know what? Another one would make sense. Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut. Yeah, it's like an
Uh-huh.
adults only
It's
game.
like a God of War like quick time event where you're pressing the buttons to have sex.
So, but like it's a combo move, and you have to combo up with
You have to
other
combo the
people.
orgy. Yeah.
Yeah, you combo the orgy at the right time. You have to time all your thrusts, all your hip maneuvers, your pullouts, your move overs.
I
Yeah,
kind of want that on a shirt. Combo the orgy.
combo the orgy. Whatchamacall? Last Samurai would be cool, dude. You're a samurai. You're
Again,
going
that would be
against, like,
yeah.
awesome. And then the one I said at the very beginning that he has other ones too, like A Few Good Men. You can be in court, and then someone could tell you that I can't handle the truth and stuff like that. Rain Man, boom, you're taking care of someone who's like mentally not like, he's got disabilities.
Okay. What kind of games are these? You're just
Now I'm just naming movies at this point.
yeah, now you're just looking at the Wikipedia.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Wikipedia naming movies. However, the best one would be Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow is a fucking phenomenal movie. And I feel like it's underrated. I feel like not a lot of people saw it.
Yeah, you die and you respawn, which just happens in video games. But in dying and respawning, all the same sequence of events happen. So it's like a timing thing where you figure out where you're supposed to be at what time. And I think there are games like this, side scrollers that you have to move really fast in. Like,
doesn't that happen in Dark Souls? Don't you
uh,
die and you kind of like can go back and kind of the same things happening? No?
Yeah, I guess, but like I feel like things can move differently or whatever. Like I'm talking, well, I guess they move different in Edge.
Honestly, I feel like Tom Cruise would survive a Dark Souls game.
He might actually. I give him credit for that.
He would be rolling under these fucking giant axes, these climbing up these monsters.
He would do a running scene where he's running.
Yeah.
Yeah, and run fast. Like he's good at running fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Edge of Tomorrow, like you die, you come back, you respawn, you redo it, you do all this stuff, and it's like perfect for a video game. I don't know why they didn't.
Yeah, it actually makes total sense. So this was our birthday celebration episode for Tom Cruise. There was two instances. There was actually two instances where I kind of got called Tom Cruise.
Okay.
So my friends call me ugly a lot, which I don't know why they're my friends. But there's a part in Minority Report where he has to disguise himself and he sticks something in his mouth. And it sticks something under his jaw and it like melts his face and he looks ugly.
Yeah.
And one of my friends called me ugly Tom Cruise. They said I look like Tom Cruise from that scene. So I look like a jacked up Tom Cruise. Nice, and then another moment was one Halloween, I went out with friends as the group from Jurassic Park, and I was supposed to be Jeff Goldblum, so I wore like black pants, black jacket, like I just smiled the whole time. I had sunglasses, I did my hair. But so everybody else was like characters from Jurassic Park, but when I walked away from everybody else, it just looked like I was Tom Cruise.
Trying to be Tom
Cruise. Because I had sunglasses, I was just trying to look cool. So I don't know if somebody said that or I said that about myself, but whatever.
Well, thanks. That's
and really I'm wearing sunglasses now indoors, and that's what Tom Cruise would do because that's the biggest stunt he would do.
He was going to mention your mustache before we started recording.
I have a mustache right now. I don't know if there's ever been a Tom Cruise movie where he has a mustache.
The fans maybe hit us up in the menchies.
Was
below.
Is there ever one? Oh, Last Samurai. I was going to say if he had a beard. I had a beard last
he had
time.
A beard in that one. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear.
It's so funny. Also, there's no movie where Tom Cruise is bad in. Can we get that out of the way? Like the movie might not be great. The movie might not be good, but he gives 100%. He gives 100% in every movie.
Yeah, I think he does. Like anytime someone's like, Tom Cruise movie, and I'm like, that was actually pretty good.
Well, here's the irony. He gives 100% in every movie, but he gives 0% in every video game because he's not in them.
That's a good point. So movie guy, not a gamer. So Tom Cruise, thumbs down.
Thumbs down to your gaming career. Thumbs up to your birthday.
Yeah, thumbs up for your birthday. And thumbs right up his butt.
Stick a joystick right up your butt.
Have a wonderful one. And thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later, folks.